Or what if I told you that the things you think make you a special realtor in today's world, personal touch, is actually the reason you're losing deals to agents who have less the experience than. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but stay with me here. You've been told your whole career that real estate is a relationship business, which it is at the end of the day. Human transact, no matter what. People buy from people that they trust, and that's your personal connection is what sets you apart. But here's what's happening in 2025. While you are trying to craft the perfect email response, your competitors are already using AI that's already responding to their clientele, qualifying their leads, and booking appointments automatically. Your personal touch isn't there, but if you're not fast enough to deliver it, it doesn't matter how personal you are. And the reason for this is because you can't get to your either clientele in a fast enough time compared to your competitors that are using AI to do so in the first place. Now, let me show you exactly what is happening and what's really changing in today's real estate market. So as we can see from here, what this real market shift really is. In 2019, let me zoom this out so you can see. In 2019, the buyer's journey was think about buying for weeks, call 1 to 2 agents, wait patiently for response, make decisions over days. In 2025 or in 2024, the buyer's cycle is a little bit different in terms of how they think. They're ready to move fast. They're contacting at least 5+ agents simultaneously. They expect immediate response, books with first responders. Everything is very fast. Speed to lead is the new name of the game in terms of the real estate space, along with your personal brand that you are building as well too. As you can see, the market is shifting from relationship first to speed first. So your personal touch only matters if you get the chance to deliver it, like I mentioned before. So to demonstrate and showcase you that, here's the brutal truth of what's happening. So what happens is the lead comes in at 2 p.m. Agent A, which is you data showing. We'll use this for an example. Agent B is an AI that responds. By the time you call back at 6 p.m. when you're done your showing for today, they already toured a 3 house with Agent B. And that's how fast the market is really moving this day. Your 20 years of experience is irrelevant. Your market knowledge, it doesn't matter. Your personal relationship never gets a chance. Your personal relationship, you never get a chance to build. As you can see, lead, you're showing. Your competitors in this case kind of came in and swooped that deal and instantly was gone by 6 p.m. when you're done with your 3 hour showing. This kind of takes us all the way back to the old belief. So here's what most agents get wrong. They think AI makes real estate impersonal. They think automation kills relationships. What agents believe is that AI is cold and robotic. People don't want to talk to humans. Personal relationships can be automated. Technology hurts the personal touch, which is not true in this case. I guess personal relationships can't really be automated. Personal people want to talk to humans. That is definitely very true. AI can be cold and robotic. I don't actually think so. You'd be surprised by what you can get in terms of output. Using AI, especially if you train it on your brand and just on your voice and how you sound, you can get it to sound very much like you and the way that you go by. And as you can see, traditional approaches that craft perfect personal emails, manual follow-up, relationship first-minded, wait for response. This fails because it's just a longer response time. Competitors are moving a lot more faster with these AI systems they already have in place. And your personal touch can never get delivered because you never had the time to even show up to even grab the deal in the first place or to talk to the prospect because a competitor that was using AI already did the first place. Your personal relationships and the way that you are as a person in terms of your personal touch is going to come after you had met with the prospect in terms of them already being qualified with an AI system in place, which then this takes us to the speed versus personal myth. So AI doesn't replace your personal touch. It just gets you to your personal touch faster. So the old way was personal touch after a 4-hour day delay, no relationships. The new way is going to be AI response in 2 minutes. Human is going to follow up, and then personal touch when it matters the most, especially when it comes to closing the deal or when it comes to meeting that clientele in person, whether that's actually doing an appointment of the property you showcase. So the truth is, the agents dominating the markets aren't choosing to see personal touch as technology. They use technology to deliver more personal touch to more people. As you can see, false choices, personal touch or technology, relationships or speed, human or AI. There's no point of always trying to separate the two. Just have both. Why not use both simultaneously when we're in a space where AI is at the forefront of it? And why not get ahead of the competition instead of being left behind by not using AI? The real truth is that AI gets it to your personal touch faster. The technology is going to create more opportunities and the speed enables relationships. That's really the whole goal of why you're going to use AI, to get to relationships fast instead of having to phone tag or go back and forth and talking to the These are the traditional methods to math. AI enhanced 5 to 8 conversations per day, which is great for consistency in terms of follow-ups. And you can do it with having your same personal touch, nor keep, which now leads us to the new competitive advantage. Let me show you what really happens in this competitive situation. So scenario 1 is the traditional personal touch agent. So let's say a lead submits an inquiry at 2 p.m. The agent sees at 4 p.m. while they're in the showing in this case, and then then you basically call them back at, let's say 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. you see it. You then call them back at 6 p.m. with a voicemail. You then send them a personal email at 8 p.m. and then you continue to follow up the next day. When they, in terms of your clientele, have found an agent yesterday. So by the time you follow up with them, they're probably with another agent that they're either talking to, that either responded faster or that caught their attention at the peak of their moment of when they were inquiring about a property or inquiring about selling their own house. Now, let's take it back to scenario 2, the AI enhanced agent flow. So this was a traditional way. This is now the AI enhanced way and how you're going to go about it. So let's say same scenario, a lead submits an inquiry at 2 p.m. The AI is now going to respond at 2:02 p.m. qualifying questions. The AI, if they are qualified and the prospect is ready to book an appointment, the AI is then going to book appointments automatically for next day, 2:05 p.m. Agent calls at 6 p.m. to confirm and build a lot more trust and rapport. So that's whether you have an assistant or let's say a dedicated ISA, internal sales agent, that is going to call the lead that the AI has booked in. That is great for quality reassurance, to build rapport with the lead, actually talk to them on the phone and see if they're qualified. Even though the AI has already qualified them, it's always good to have that quality reassurance to hop on the call and make sure that they're fully vetted before you then go to, let's say, a showing the next day in terms of that prospect with full preparation. So both agents want to provide personal service. Only one gets the opportunity. Which one are you going to be? Are you going to be the old agent who's going to do things manually, or are you going to have an AI assistant that can do that for you and more efficiently at a timely manner to be able to enhance your relationship and get to that prospect in a timely manner, to be able to actually then showcase your personality, showcase who you are, build that relationship and build that rapport when it matters the most, when you're actually with the prospect, whether that's on the phone or in person, when you're showing them a listing or showing them the process of how they're going to go about selling the property or their own. Traditional agent, 1 personal conversation per day if lucky. The AI enhanced agent, 5 to 8 personal conversations per day trained on your voice. AI doesn't reduce your personal touch. It's honestly just multiplying your opportunities to deliver it. More opportunities, better qualification, stronger relationships, and higher close rate. And now, this same effect isn't happening just within the real estate business. This effect is happening in every industry that is not incorporating AI, which is why so many founders and CEOs want to incorporate AI, but they don't know the first touch point and how they go about it. So you're not alone. Let me give you the rundown of like what's really going on and how every industry goes through a shift. AI is just one of those shifts that every business has to kind of adopt and how they're going to go about it. So an example of this is restaurants. So OpenTables didn't kill personal service. It made reservations instant so staff could focus on the dining experience. Another one is hotels. Online booking didn't eliminate hospitality. It just streamlined the check-in so staff could provide a better guest experience. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's just speed for convenience. People all just want convenience at the end of the day. Another one could be in the healthcare industry, which is doctors. So online scheduling didn't make healthcare impersonal. It just reduced wait time so doctors could spend more time with patients. At the end of the day, it's all about buying time back to be able to spend time on the things that matter the most, which is, again, human relationships and connections. That is the whole point of why we use AI in the first place. It's not to replace you. It's to amplify literally everything that you do so you buy more time back and you be able to do the things that are really important at a high level that really do matter. And this takes it back to real estate. AI lead response doesn't kill relationships. It just ensures you actually get to a relationship with qualified prospects. AI handles logistics, human relationships, enhance personal touch. This again just goes to the evolution of service. Manual everything, technology, human, AI plus enhance human experience. That's the whole point. That's as simple as we break it down. So now the new reality of this, and something that we are now getting into, especially within the space of real estate, that successful agents are doing compared to the ones that are still struggling, is that there are new rules. Which, number 1, speed creates the opportunity for personal touch. Rule number 2, AI handles logistics, human handles relationships. Number 3, technology amplifies your strength, it doesn't replace it. So agents who get that use AI for instant response, focus human time on qualified prospects, deliver more personal attention to people who matter, close more deals with better relationships. Agents who don't are gonna do everything manually, spread thin across unqualified leads, miss opportunities while being personal, and work harder for the worst results. So you have a competitor that's literally doing everything a lot more easier and a lot more efficient and getting the better results and getting more closing using. So at the end of the day, it's just up to you to decide which one do you want to be in this space, because it's already here. So it's just a matter of how you're gonna go about it. The question isn't whether to use AI or provide personal touch. Is, do you want to provide personal touch to 2 people per week or 20 people per week? I'm not here to convince you that relationships don't matter in the game of real estate. They absolutely do. But I'm here to tell you that if you're not fast enough to start those relationships in the first place, your personal touch is going to become irrelevant. 2 options. Option 1 is to keep doing things the personal way and watch less experienced agents with better systems dominate your market. Option 2 is to use AI to handle the speed game so you can focus on what you do best, and that's building relationships and closing deals. If you're ready to stop losing opportunity to faster competitors, if you want to deliver more personal attention to more qualified prospects, click the link below and I'll go in and show you exactly how to implement an AI system that amplifies personal touch instead of replacing. And if this changed how you think about AI in the game of real estate, feel free to stay tuned as I will be updating and providing more value every single week on the topic of AI in real estate, whether that's real estate marketing itself, getting leads, and qualification systems embedded in place. Now, I'm challenging conventional real estate wisdom every week with practical solutions that actually work. And remember, the goal isn't to be more robotic, but the goal is to be more human with the people who actually matter at the end of the day. So until then, thank you so much for your time. Take care.